In our building, the principal involvement is mainly in the BLT, the Building Leadership Team. He pretty much facilitates that, gives us an agenda ahead of time. We have that the day before so that we know what we're going to talk about, and if there's something that he wants us to really think about before we come to the meeting, then we have that and we have our notes or what have you. But he pretty much facilitates that meeting. We come up with the ideas of what we really want to discuss in our TBT the following week. The building leadership teams meet with the principal, and that team consists of teachers from each grade level and from each department. So we have a 7th grade science teacher, a 6th grade science teacher, an 8th grade science teacher, and then one from math and so on, so that we can be sure that we're including all subject areas in our building across the curriculum. So we then come up with topics, concepts, whatever we feel we need to discuss in our TBTs the following week. The TBTs pretty much consist of, again, we have an agenda. There's generally one of us, like in our math department, I generally facilitate that meeting. We have a note taker that has, we have a data capture sheet that our principal gives us, and it pretty much just says what our agenda is, what we've discussed, what actions need to be taken, and then he can see that from every department. What do they need from me? What do we need to do? Do we need to set up a meeting maybe with the high school math teachers to talk about curriculum for next year or something like that? So that sheet gets filled in, gets reported to him, and then we make a copy so that we also have a copy of that and we can see what we've talked about and discussed previously as well. The principal will come around to those teacher-based teams, pop in. That way if we have a quick question, we just had something about our grading system and he was able to answer that and we grabbed him with that. But generally that's us discussing what we need to discuss and collaborating. And it is left up to us whether we want to all meet as a department. In math we generally do, just because we don't get to see each other all the time. But one week it might just be the 7th grade teachers getting together and discussing their data from the last short cycle assessment that we've taken. You know, maybe they need that time together. So that's pretty much left up to us. But as far as the principal's involvement, last year I would say was more as we were trying to get things going. This year we've kind of improved upon some things. Last year some of us would have a BLT meeting Tuesday and a TBT Wednesday and a staff meeting on Friday, and we said, whoa, it was too much. So we decided to make our building leadership teams and teacher-based teams Tuesdays. So everybody knows we have a meeting on Tuesday, and those of us that are on both committees, we meet BLT first and third Tuesday of the month, and then the TBT is the second and fourth Tuesday. So there's no questions. We even get from our secretary a calendar that has those dates on there, as well as other things going on in the building. So we have improved upon some things, and it seems to be working pretty well.